Hello, my stays, and welcome back. So, we have gotten another song by with Seungmin, which y'all already know I absolutely freaking love these, so I cannot wait to get into it. So here we go. Alright, so episode 3 looks like we're doing, from the title, a cover of a Japanese song. The Korean title says 그 꿈을 덕그리며, so something to do with a dream. That dream, I don't know what 덕그리며 means. Here we go.
오늘은
today, put on subtitles.
꽃길이
이쁘다. It's really
공기도
pretty.
좋고 노래 부르기가 너무 좋은 자연의 환경입니다. 지난 2화는 매트한 분위기가 많이 담겼더라고요. 영상 보니까 스테이도 또 엄청 많이 좋아해 주시고 댓글들이 대부분 다 길더라고요. 응원해 주시는 분들이 많다는 생각에 힘을 많이 받고 이번 곡도 이렇게 정하고 부르게 된 것 같습니다. 오늘 준비한 곡은 요아소비님의 그 꿈을 덕그리며라는 곡입니다.
Okay. 야소비.
추상적이기도 하면서 눈앞에 그런 상황들이 그려지는 그런 곡들을 되게 좋아하는데 청춘에 대한 이미지를 떠올리다가 이 곡의 가사를 마주를 하게 돼서 준비를 하게 된 것 같아요. 저에게 청춘이란 무엇일까요? 지금인 것 같기도 하고 아직 안 온 것 같기도 하고 드라마를 예를 들면 저는 그 해우리는을 가끔씩 돌려보는데 뭔가 현실에는 없을 것 같은 그런 풋풋한 생각들이 뭔가 청춘의 이미지가 아닐까 싶은데 그러면서도 뭔가 그냥 지금 제가 살아가고 있는 환경 자체가 청춘이 아닐까 싶네요. 같이 함께하고 있는 이 멤버들이랑 지내는 환경 자체가 청춘 만화 같다고 해야 되나?
I know what he means.
저는 평소에 꿈을 좀 자주 꾸는 편인 것 같아요. 근데 꿈을
Same.
되게 깊게 꾸거든요. 막
Same.
달려가는데 막 안 달려지고 되게 맛있는 걸 먹으면 막 맛도 느껴지고 냄새를 맡으면 그 냄새도 되게 기억이 나는데 그 기억을 되게 금방 까먹습니다. 예를 들면 아침에 일어나서 씻을 때까지는 그 꿈이 기억이 나는데 일어나서 어디 가거나 뭐 스케줄 하다가 까먹어요. 근데 지내다 보면 막 어떤 순간에 이렇게 뭐가 있으면 이게 한 장면처럼 꿈에서 나온 듯한 그런 느낌을 받을 때가 좀 남들보다 자주 있는 것 같아요. 어떤 꿈에서 제가 무대에서 기타를 엄청 잘 치면서 노래를 했던 꿈이 있어요. 그 꿈이 좀 현실로 이루어졌으면 하는 바람이 있습니다. 기타 연습을 좀 꾸준히 해야죠. 노래 시작하기 전에 일본어로도 좀 so개를 해드리고 싶어서 준비를 해봤습니다. この曲は夢の雫と星の花という小説が元になっています。僕もこの歌を練習しながら小説の世界に入り込んだような気持ちになりました。恋と花火、まさにもうすぐ始まる夏にぴったりの曲だと思って準備しました. 가사 내용처럼 쏘아 올려지는 그런 불꽃놀이를 이렇게 올려다보는 스테이의 옆모습을 지그시 바라보는 마음으로 한번 소설처럼 불러보겠습니다.
문시 형하고 형은 형 잘 부탁드리고요. 노래 시작해 보겠습니다.
Alright, here we go.
夜の空を飾る綺麗な花街の声をぎゅっと光が包み込む音のない二人だけの世界って聞こえた言葉は好きだよ夢の中で見えた未来のこと夏の夜君と並ぶ影が二つ最後の花火が空に昇 たらそれを合図にいつも通りの朝にいつも通りの君の姿思わず目をそらしてしまったのはどうやったって忘れられない君の言葉今もずっと響いてるから夜を抜けて夢の先へたどり着きたい未来へ本当にあの夢に本当にって今も不安になってしまうけどきっと今を抜けて明日の先へ二人だけの場所へもうちょっとどうか変わらないでもうちょっと君からの言葉の未来で待っているよ誰も知らない二人だけの夜待ち焦がれていた景色と重なる夏の空に未来と今つながるように開く花火君とここでほらあの夢をなぞる見上げた空を飾る光が今照らした横顔そうずっとこの景色のためにそうきっとほら二つの未来が今重なり合う夜の中で君と二人たどり着いた未来で大丈夫思いはきっと大丈夫伝わるあの日見た夢の先へ今を抜けて明日の先でまた出会えた君へもうちょっとどうか終わらないでもうちょっとほら最後の花火が今二人を包む音のない世界に響いた好きだよ
Yay! So good. I love the little table, it's cute. Cute. Oh, this was fun. We're gonna go back through that. But that was really fun. His voice fit that song so well. And I couldn't help but to like, in this song, because there's not a translation and because I don't know what's being said, I was focusing more on his technique and his style he was using with this, which is actually a little different than what he's done, you know, what we've seen so far. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about that and just enjoy, obviously, but so well done. I think I'm just endlessly impressed by Seungmin and his work ethic. Endlessly impressed. Alright, let's go back and kind of, I don't know, talk through some of the things I noticed.
夜の空を飾る綺麗な花
The song is lower in his range. And he's not, here's the thing, it's lower in his range, and it's not an especially wide-ranged song vocally. It doesn't go super low, it doesn't go super high, it stays fairly within a certain range. But as he's going into those lower notes, he's not pushing. Because it'd be easy to push on those lower notes to try to bring more out of them, but he's not. He's letting them settle, which makes them a little breathier, but with the style he's singing, it makes sense. Because he can push those and make them resonate. That's something I noticed through this whole thing, is he's keeping a very consistent tone. Because it's easy when you're switching through registers and switching through the different parts of your voice for your tone to kind of change a little. Especially if you're not a more experienced singer. How you sound in your chest voice can sound a little different than in like your mid voice and so on. So he's been really mindful of the tone and keeping that consistency, and it's very obvious to me. He's so cute. He's singing really lightly and a little more forward, I think, with this, which he tends to sing pretty forward. But he's keeping it really light. He's not pushing very much at all from the voice. He's letting the breath carry it a lot. And that's how he's getting that light playfulness. And it's easy to do in that part of his voice. The other thing he's doing is, you know, sometimes when you're singing, you stop words or phrases with like a glottal stop. And by glottal, I mean with the vocal folds. You're stopping it with the voice. E, I, O, U. Those are glottal emphasis. E, I, O, U. He's not doing that. He's very, very smoothly going between words. I, O, U. So it creates a smooth lightness. There's times when he is emphasizing, but it's intentional. It's on purpose. So go back a little. All smooth. Had a little there. Yeah, he's singing it really smoothly. That also means he's singing it really open, because if you're not using the voice to close off consonants or close off vowels, mostly vowels. Anyway, your throat is fairly open while you're singing. Na da 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 da. So very open, very light, very easy. He's singing it so smoothly. You can hear a little bit there. He's pulling it back. He goes a little stronger at that point, but we know how capable he is of singing parts like that strongly. So, to me, I can tell that he's pulled that back a lot, because he could very much get punchy with it, and he's not. And he's finishing phrases with vibrato instead of affectation. He's finishing on the breath, which fits this song style really well.
ない二人だけの夜待ち焦がれていた景色と重なる夏の空に未来と今つながるように開く花火君とここでほらあの夢をなぞる見上げた空を飾る光が今照らした横顔
That switch from falsetto into more head voice is just gorgeous and so smooth. Something you learn in opera is learning how to switch between your different voices seamlessly. Like, if I'm singing and I go from my chest voice to my mid voice to my head voice, we call them passaggio points, the passage points, or your breaks. You have to learn how to glide past those so nobody can hear where you switched. It's something you learn how to do, and I'm actually pretty good at it. But I took 8 years of lessons in that. That switch he just did was seamless. Gorgeous. Yeah. I'm gonna go back. Beautiful. Keeping it light. The difference there, how do I explain this? A lot of times when Seungmin gets higher and beltier, he can get really bright. Belting can be a little pushy, you push a little bit, and it can be really bright and really wide. He is very intentionally keeping it from getting too wide and keeping it taller and lighter to keep it within the same tone, essentially. He's keeping a very even, very intentional tone throughout this to keep it the same color, and it's just done brilliantly. Instead of ah. There he's going a little more his old style. There he's going a little more his old style. So that is one of the points he hit a little harder than he has in any other part of the song, which could be intentional. Beautiful. Yeah. It's so cool to watch him play with different styles. Because if you go back and watch other instances of him singing, he plays so much with style and technique. And this is something we haven't seen as much, I feel like, from him. Where he's singing very legato, very smooth, very light. And he's, rather than ending phrases with a vocal affectation, with a glottal stop or with an extra flair, he's ending it on the breath, so it ends with vibrato and it ends with air. And that's more what I learned. So it's something I'm very familiar with. But the technique in this is just flawless. It's beautifully sung. There's no strain. It's so light, so easy. And when you sing in this style, it's easier to sing longer. It can be harder because it takes more knowledge of technique and how to properly sing. This is very much proper singing technique based. But if you can learn how to sing like this, you can sing for longer without tiring yourself out, because it's not putting as much pressure on your voice as like belting does. Yeah. Just beautiful. So well done. Honestly, for me personally, this is so much fun because it lets me like dig out and brush off some of my vocalist skills, my knowledge. It also makes me want to sing like nobody's business, but it's really fun watching someone and knowing that they understand. You know, he's gone through a tremendous amount of knowledge seeking when it comes to the art of vocals, and has put in a tremendous amount of work, and that shows when he does stuff like this, and it sounds easy. He makes it sound easy, but it's not. It's not easy to sing like that. To sing, rhythmically, his rhythm spot on, beautiful, his style and stylistically spot on, obviously his pitch, beautiful. Like, there's so much that goes into singing that maybe someone without training might not understand. And I think that's a little bit what I want to lend to this. I don't want to claim to be an expert in this, because I do have a degree in this, but I also don't, I'm out of the game a little bit, you know. I'm not actively performing or singing, and I'm not staying up to date on things, you know. So I don't want to claim to be a professional reacts, but I do have knowledge on this. I have a lot of experience. So I kind of want to lend what I can in this kind of a situation. And there may be people that disagree with me, you know, but I'm also coming with the lens of like very heavy opera-based knowledge, and which is its own style of singing. And it's a style of singing that focuses so heavily on technique. So heavily on technique. I spent so long on technique. So I get it. I get what goes into making that happen, even if my knowledge is skewed in a certain direction, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, either way, every time I watch this, I'm endlessly impressed by Seungmin and his vocal ability and his incredible work ethic. I swear that man works so hard. That he's doing this on top of all of the other stuff they have going on, insane. But this is how he keeps growing and improving, and he's just such a phenomenal vocalist. It's a pleasure to get to hear him sing. Alright, well, anyway, thank you so much for watching this with me today. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you have anything to say, leave it in the comments, and of course, feel free to subscribe. We'll be back again very soon with more Stray Kids. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye!